practice, practice, practice. So this still rings true. You had the territories that was a pipeline. The indies went to shit because all the big companies folded under Vince's reign of terror. And then we went back to the feeder system of the independence of today's system. And you see NXT and so on and so forth. Again, I'm repeating myself here. Just so you guys and gals understand what we're talking about and how important it is. And if you've never stepped in the ring or stepped through that curtain or been in this business or taken a bump or have experienced, then you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like half to 2/3 of these podcasts that are out there, and that's why this is a show. And I'm repeating again, and every time I repeat myself, you should take a swig off the bottle of water, beer, whatever it is that you have. After all, the wrestling business, just like the music business, the movie business, the theater world, the fashion world, and everything in between thrives on new. And relying on smaller, more independent wrestling companies to incubate your top prospects, all we had at the time was a risky proposition. One company we liked doing business with was the United States Wrestling Association, the USWA. In 1992, their co-owner, Jerry the King Lawler, first came to wrestle for the WWF before hitting the commentary booth later, as a part of a deal that allowed us to send guys who needed reps down to Memphis to work in the USWA. And that's why Jim Cornette's Ohio Valley at one time, which is now run by Al Snow and it was run by Danny Davis, and of course Smoky Mountain Wrestling with Cornette. That's why those systems were so important to the bigger companies, including Florida Championship Wrestling and then Heartland Wrestling out in the Midwest. I mean, this is what it's all about. Training facilities, reputable, getting your reps in, credibility, learning the craft before you step into the ring, unlike some of today's current product. And I'll throw AEW in there, which you know I'm a big fan of, and just bringing guys right from the indies and throwing them onto the big time, the big stage. Sometimes it just doesn't work. You see, I get a little frustrated with this topic, right? It was the preferred place to send Dwayne.